I'm Xochitl Mora with the City of McAllen. Welcome to your McAllen Minutes. If you missed the McAllen City Commission meeting of January 23rd, don't worry. Here's a brief recap of what was discussed. McAllen Mayor Javier Villalobos called the McAllen City Commission meeting to order, and after the Pledge of Allegiance, District 1 Commissioner Tony Aguirre Jr. gave the invocation. Commissioners began the meeting by moving up an executive session item, which was to discuss the retirement of McAllen Fire Chief James Schultz, who has served the McAllen Fire Department for 30 years. Joined by his family, Chief Schultz expressed his gratitude to the City of McAllen to allow him to serve the community as a firefighter, driver, lieutenant, captain, and training deputy chief, and fire chief for the past 3 years. He commended the McAllen City Commission for being so dedicated to providing training, equipment, and resources to the McAllen Fire Department to allow the department to better serve the community. It was with a heavy heart that Mayor Villalobos and the McAllen City Commission accepted Chief Schultz's resignation. Congratulations, Chief, for a job very well done. You will be missed. Under the consent agenda, Commissioners approved authorization to enter into a 3-year enterprise agreement with ESRI for Geographic Information System licenses for a total cost of $179,515.54, split between McAllen Public Utility, Public Works, and Information Technology. Commissioners authorized removing uncollectible sanitation and drainage fee accounts from the general ledger for the third quarter to FY 2021-2022. The write-off is a combined $9,300.33 in uncollected sanitation and sales tax fees and $518.20 in uncollected drainage fees, which represents 0.17% and 0.16% respectively of total fees not collected for each. Commissioners authorized a budget amendment to use the Champion Lakes Golf Course fund balance to fund the purchase of 80 new electric golf carts for $41,400. Commissioners authorized a budget amendment in the amount of $1,165,000 for the acquisition of land of a soccer field on Ware Road. Commissioners authorized a submission of a grant application to the Office of the Governor Public Safety Office, Criminal Justice Division for FY 2024 Rifle-Resistant Body Armor Grant Program used to equip local peace officers with rifle-resistant body armor. If awarded, the money will be used to purchase 60 vests for McAllen Police Department. The grant amount is for $72,000 with no local match required. Commissioners authorized a submission of a grant application to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security Federal Emergency Management Agency under the fiscal year 2022 Assistance to Firefighters Grant Program, which provides resources and equipment that enhances operational efficiencies to protect the public and fire emergency personnel from fire and other related hazards. If awarded, the money will be used to purchase 5 PPE extractors, dryers, a trench rescue kit, 14 vehicle-mounted exhausts, 4 thermal imaging cameras, a mobile repeater, 8 AED machines, a CPR mannequin, and 3 hydraulic for extractions. The grant request is for $614,160, with a 10% local match required of $68,240. Commissioners approved the subdivision monthly report for the Planning Department, which included 8 new subdivisions, including 2 commercial, 2 residential, 1 townhome, 1 condominiums, and 2 duplex fourplex. It also included 10 recorded subdivisions, including 3 residential, 1 commercial residential, 2 commercial, 2 institutional, 1 light industrial, and 1 townhome. Commissioners approved the Engineering Department monthly project status report for construction management services, highlighting projects completed or ongoing, including the Taylor Road, Daffodil and Dove Avenue widening projects, various CDBG projects moving forward with the Parks and Recreation Administration and Metro Transit Station, a construction and intersection improvements at Trenton Road at Auburn, and various intersections on 23rd Street. Commissioners approved the McAllen Parks and Recreation monthly project status report, including highlighting work completed or ongoing at Springfest Park, including electrical work and bathroom construction, installing the Los Encinos inclusive playground and surface, paving completed at Parkland Zone Cascade Park, purchasing playground equipment for Westside Park, call boxes installed on Benson Hike and Bike Trail, and wildflower native landscape planting throughout the city. Commissioners approved a co-op purchase through Free IT Data Solutions in the amount of $67,947 to replace legacy switches that provide library patrons with computer access. Commissioners approved a co-op award of contract to Park Place Recreation Designs in the amount of $96,821 for the purchase and installation of a play system. Under bids and contracts, Commissioners approved an award of contract for the purchase and installation of data cabling and security cameras for the new McAllen Parks and Recreation Administration and Metro Transit Station building. The purchase price of $137,080.35 will be split between the two departments. Commissioners approved and authorized the engineering department to negotiate scope of services and fee schedule with the top 8 ranked firms for general surveying services. Commissioners approved proceeding with pre-construction services to sole bidder Spa Glass for the Quinta Mazatlan Center for Urban Ecology in the amount of $20,000. Commissioners approved an award of purchase contract to Power Screen Texas Inc. of LaGrange, Texas for a trommel screen for the McAllen Public Works composting facility, which assists the organization with producing mulch, compost, and various compost blend products. The purchase is in the amount of $325,000. Commissioners approved a master contract for aviation business consultant services for the McAllen International Airport to DCOM Aviation Consulting of Eagan, Minnesota. The contract has a service term for the next 5 years and will prepare or provide support for the development of financial and business reports, analysis, and forecasts for bond feasibility services and debt services analysis, and to provide analysis, services, and support to assist the airport benchmark and evaluate its operating and financial performance against industry standards. Under ordinances, Commissioners approved a budget amendment for fiscal year 2022-2023 to roll over funds from FY 2021-2022 for capital improvement projects totaling approximately $4.5 million for various departments including engineering, parks and recreation, fire, IT, and public works. This is not new money, but rather money budgeted in the previous fiscal year and was unable to be spent within the fiscal year. Commissioners approved a budget amendment in the amount of $21 million for a possible City Hall expansion project in the future. The money is being taken from the McAllen City Fund balance and will be set aside in the event that the expansion project is approved. Under the City Manager's report, Finance Director Sergio Villasana gave the quarterly investment report for the quarter ending September 30th, 2022, reporting an ending book value of $472,995,412 and an ending market value of $465,566,898. Assistant City Manager and Emergency Operations Coordinator Mr. Jeff Johnston gave an update on the number of migrant asylum seekers being brought by Border Patrol to the Catholic Charities Respite Center and those at the temporary emergency shelter at Ansalduas Park. EOC Johnston updated the community on the changing numbers being received. For the week of January 5th through January 11th, the total drop-offs for the week were 25 compared to 36 the previous week, with a COVID positivity rate of 0% compared to the previous week of 5.6%. The shelter at Ansalduas Park is operating under personnel capacity, but is ready with tents and equipment to operate at capacity of 3,100 if there are changes as expected to the status of Title 42. We hope you enjoyed this recap of your McAllen City Commission meeting. Meetings are set for the second and fourth Monday of each month. We also air the entire meeting on the McAllen Cable Network Spectrum 1300 on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. For the City of McAllen, I'm Xochitl Mora.